Hey, 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 is anybody here? Hey again. Yes, three boy mom, everybody was. Are we all gonna get in trouble? Panthera. Just a second. No, I'm not muted, Panthera, I don't think. I'm trying to. Ellie, I know. I was like, fuck. I know, three boy mom. It's like, uh oh, we all got in trouble. Even Duty Ron. Duty Ron was on there, everybody. It's funny. Everybody tucked their tail at once. I don't think we're gonna get in trouble, Panthera, because it's a public thing. I think Jared or something or money talks, you know? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Sherry, well, you're late, but nothing happened. We got in trouble. The judge called us all out and shut court down and is rescheduling everybody. We all got in trouble. Can you hear me? Because we were streaming Jared from AWP's court session, and the judge called us all out. Somebody told on us. And fucking idiots were in there in the chat, the courtroom chat. What the fuck you doing in the chat? Any of you? Anybody that commented? Just a second. I know, 3 point mom. Yeah, Panthera scolded all of us. No, sure. Everybody made their lives profit. Duty Ron was in there. LD, Doug Bishop. I don't know if Doug was streaming. She shut it down and judged it. She looked pissed. I didn't think she was going to shut it down. I think she was kick us all out, but she shut it down, rescheduled everybody. Yeah, some YouTubers was on the judges panel talking because they kept fucking up. They didn't know how to do the volume and shit. Yeah, it was a fucking hot mess. Thanks to YouTubers. I know two of them that was on the damn judges panel by accident. Who the fuck goes on up as the judge? Fucking YouTubers. In the chat. Thanks a lot, people. Y'all could just sit there and shut the fuck up. Like, I'm new to this shit, and I fucking knew how to mute and stuff, but other people have been doing this for a while. Yeah, I know two that was up on the fucking panel with the judge talking. Didn't know it. That's crazy. I don't know what to do now. Oh my god, what, Pantera? What we do now, 3-4 Mom? Tell them my YouTube keeps shutting out too. Like, really bad. Oh, Jerry, or Will over there. Let's go see what he's doing. Well, he fucking, does he strike? I don't know. He is funny at times, though. Will is. I'll give him that. I don't know. He's a narcissist. A lot of male creators on here are narcissists. Hold on here. I don't know what to do. Oh, sis, we ain't get no shit on our shoes, honey. We got this. We're gonna go fucking barefoot in the daisy field. What we gonna do? I don't really want to do nothing on Aaron today. I'm not mood for it. I mean, I am, but I haven't been feeling good. Just 1 second. Fuck, Sherry, you said Highland. I went back looking. I'm like, where the fuck's Linda? Yeah, she probably lurking, fucking bitch. She can't get off her vagina. Old fucking bitch. Yeah. Fucking checking convictions. Let me say your fucking name, Linda. Listen, Linda. Oh shit, there's 3 people that spoke on the judges panel by accident. I'm looking through here. Oh, Ella, I'm sorry you're feeling bad, wifey. I love you. Get some rest. Who, Linda? Yeah, Linda. You know Linda Pantera? That's like fucking obsessed with me and Cher. She got so pissed when I first started a channel. All I wanted was 500 subs to get a fucking community tab so I could share stuff because I didn't even want to be a creator. Cher will tell you that. And Linda and Bob got really fucking shitty and mad because I was going to have a channel. Yeah. And well, if I still had my original channel that they made fun of, I had like 2,500 subs whenever they shut it down recently. I should hear something back about that in about a week. Hopefully I get it back. Yeah, fuck them. That's how I started really doing the channel because I started talking about mental health and NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. And it just worked. That fucking Linda and Bob, though. They were so fucking salty. They still are, both of them. Every chance they get, they'll talk about me and Cher. Linda and Bob. They should hook up. Y'all know fucking Baby Bob? Yeah, 3 Boy Mom, this is my backup channel. I lost my main channel. That's why I'm on this one. My Cotton Candy Investigates channel, yeah, I lost it for the second time. But I might get it back. I'm just hoping for the worst and expecting whatever, you know. It didn't hurt as bad this time when I lost it. That first time, oh my God, it about killed me. I got it back. Thank you, 3 Boy Mom. I hope so too. Because I did work hard on that channel. And if not, I got this one. But that one had all my content and my Kylie stuff. And I hate like uploading old shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that to people. So I don't really have my daughter anyway. But anyway, I'm going to show this screen because I need to get a screenshot of this. This was got to screenshot my screen here. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I didn't go nowhere. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Yeah, Sherry. Bob's fucking. Right there, he's been doing that, like Sherry said, for a fucking year and a half. Sherry pissed him off one time or something somehow. I don't know. He's a fucking crybaby bitch. Sherry, I know it's fucking hilarious. He got so offended because Sherry said something about breastfeeding. Just 1 second, you all. I gotta go and let my dogs in. Okay, I'm back. I'm out of fucking breath. Yeah, Sharon, he's doing it for views. We already know that. The more you respond to it, the worse it gets. He does it so you will respond, so he'll have content to respond to. And then fucking Linda, she's dying for me and Cher to have a fucking panel and drag her out. She wants us to so bad so she can cry victim. Fucking piece of shit. Yeah, fuck you, Linda. There's not many people I despise on here, but you're one of them. Because you're a fucking piece of shit. Female fucking narcissist. Crybaby bitch. Try to find us something to talk about here. That music's getting on my fucking nerves in the background. Get rid of that shit. And my fucking YouTube's crazy today. My phone one's cutting out. I was on mute. Can you hear me, Panthera? I was just seeing what was going on, something we could talk about. I don't really want to talk about Aaron today. I wore people out on that, I think, every day. You know what I mean? I don't want to do it every day. There was something I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about narcissism one day. I'm going to do a live on that. I still got to do the one on Jamie Valdez, but I'm going to be in the right mood for that. Let's see here. Can you hear me, Panthera? Okay, good. I'm going to mute for a second. Hey, Cray Cray, welcome back. I've seen that Panthera. That looks good. I like ranch and I love chicken. I'm a chicken person. I love it. I like fried chicken, baked chicken. Um, fucking YouTubers rent that trial or that thing for us. Fucking YouTubers. Hot mic moments. There's three. I only heard one of them. I must have missed. I heard two of them. I heard Doug from No Thanks, and I heard somebody else. I ain't gonna say because they're my friend, but then supposedly Duty Ron had a hot mic moment too. Him of all fucking people. What these people doing? Missing shit too much or something? How the hell did they end up on the panel with the judge talking? My damn YouTube keeps closing out on my phone. I'll be right in the middle of reading something. Bam. There was something. Hey, Amber. Something I wanted to show and I can't remember. I can check it TV. I still can't stand him. Motherfucker thought he was gonna get my channel down. Just scrolling through here. There was a shooter at School Hoax in Savannah.
Um, one of one of the things going to make um, one of the things going to make sure everybody understands is that
I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell's up with YouTube today, but it's getting worse. What the hell? Okay, now back to what I was showing about Savannah. It's crazy.
Is live for us, and we're going to tune in and see what she has to say about the situation.
Other schools, that is not the case. This is an isolated incident, as far as we know, an isolated phone call, and all the schools, though, in the district were put on a soft lockdown, basically restricting movement just as a precaution. And that is all I can tell you right now until we are ready to go ahead. Let me check and see if it's come in. No, until we are ready to go ahead and release those reunification details, but it should be in just the next few minutes. Do you guys have any questions?
I heard from a few parents that the rumor that was swirling around was somehow connected to a conflict that happened at an athletic game last night. Has there been any validity or anything to that?
I have not heard anything to that effect, and since this doesn't appear to be isolated to just Chatham County, I would tend to doubt it. It's because from what I understand, it's a very similar phone call that came into two other counties in the area. So.
And then one more question: this trend of swatting, like as it's called, calling in, reporting aides, having a huge law enforcement come out. It's a trend that's happening across the nation. First time for Savannah Chatham, but is this going to make you guys rethink policies over these types of calls or this type of response?
I don't know that it will change the response, because you always have to send all resources in, even if you may have a feeling that something is a hoax. You can't go with that. You never know when something's going to be an actual incident, and you have to send all your resources whenever a call like this comes in. Obviously, once we are done with this incident today, and we will sit down and we will do an after-action meeting and talk about what went right, what went wrong, what can we improve upon if this should happen again, which hopefully, of course, it will not.
Kids were calling their parents saying that there was shooting inside the school. Have you guys? So you're saying it's a hoax?
There was no shooting inside the school.
Sheila, was anybody arrested?
No, there was apparently, when the call came in, there was a description given of someone, and from what I understand, the first arriving authorities on the scene did see someone matching that description and did pull them into the back of a police car. That person has not been arrested, and obviously there hasn't been an incident, so I at this point would not expect that to be the case, but I'm sure that they will, question this person and make sure that there wasn't even any involvement in this phone call, because obviously that is a crime as well. You make a phone call like that, that's, a crime.
What agency will be handling the investigation into the caller?
I would believe that would be our campus police department, because it was on campus. Now, like I said, the FBI is involved, and they will try to determine, obviously, where that call came from. So if it came from somewhere off campus, that may bring other jurisdictions into the investigation.
And a lot of concerned parents saying they're being told to go one way, go another way to get their children out of the school. A lot of them didn't even know what was going on until Facebook, Twitter, and social media handled. Mm-hmm. What do you all, as a Savannah Chatham County School students, that you all can do in order to give parents a little bit more comfort or a little bit more resources or information prior to them having to get it on their own?
Well, when parents started gathering over there, SPD asked me to go over and talk to parents, and I did go over and tried to get on a PA system to talk to them more widely, but the rain was kind of shorting it out. So I went around and talked to a few groups. They were sending out messages district-wide to let the parents know, who were bombarding the other schools with calls, that there's nothing going on at your school, everything is fine. We do have an incident going on at Savannah High, but no injuries. As far as the call to parents here, I'm not sure, since it's being handled back at the office, what may have gone out to them earlier, but I know that they have been working for the last 20 minutes or so on getting a call ready to go out to parents, telling them where they can pick up their students. Anybody have anything else? Not at this point, unless.
Was there any commotion inside the school from students who probably heard this report while they're in class?
That I do not know. The ones that I saw coming out of the school when I first arrived here, because they were evacuating students, seemed to be coming out fairly calmly. Most of them looking around, not really sure what was going on, and teachers and campus police were all letting them know to get away from the building, and they gathered them all over on that side of campus. But as far as I know, I haven't heard of any chaos inside the school. But I wasn't in there, and I haven't spoken to anybody who was in there when the call first went out for everybody to evacuate. So I would have to check on that. It is possible. SPD said as soon as they completed their deep clear, it would be up to the district whether students return to the classroom or reunified with their parents. I know that we were working on the site for parents to come pick their students up. Whether or not classes will continue so that students can stay if they wanted to, I'm not certain on that. Right now. Oh, yes, all the students are over here on the side of campus, and they are being taken to where they can reunify with their parents. We put all the schools in the district on a soft lockdown, which is just basically restricting movement, being aware. It's not the same as a hard lockdown where all doors are locked and no one goes anywhere, but just as a precaution, whenever something this big's going on, you want to make sure that there's a sense of security at the other schools and that they are taking precautions. Not that I am aware of, no. I know that we do have counselors coming from our student affairs department, so any student who may have...
Panther, I really don't want to cover no babies. Thank you, though, for letting me know, but I'm going to stay away from babies. I've been trying to stay away from cases with babies forever now, and I think I'm finally getting away from them. Quentin was it for me. I can't do no more of these babies. It hurts my heart too much.
We're here 10 minutes ago. SPD was just completing their deep clear, and they found absolutely nothing in the building. No signs of any shooting, no one injured, nothing. So now it just comes down to figuring out where that call came from. I was getting word back to my coworkers back at the office, and they were handling communications to parents. I told them that they needed to send out a district-wide communication because we started hearing the reports of parents calling other schools in the area after hearing rumors that something was happening at those schools. And I know that a district-wide communication was supposed to have been sent to them, and then they were working on the reunification information to send to Savannah High parents. What might have gone out before that, I can't tell you because I'm not there, but I will find out later. Well, we have a close relationship with all of the other agencies in town. Like, I was the only PIO from Savannah Chapel Schools out here today, and we had 2 others back at the office. But I had public information officers from SEMA on the scene, as well as I got a call from the county, as well as SPD PIOs on the scene. So we all kind of work together. If there's any type of mass casualty situation, we can get help if needed, which is why initially, when we thought we were going to be moving students further away for reunification, we said and it started raining. SEMA was very concerned about you guys standing in the rain, and that's why they came up with the plan to send you over to Whitney, which is relatively close by. But as soon as it stopped raining, I said, no, let's have them back here, because I assumed you guys would rather be here on the scene where everything was happening. And it was just easier because it's hard for me to be in 2 places at once, and somebody else would have to leave my office who was back there answering phones to go over to Whitney to talk to you guys.
So as of right now, parents are concerned.
It's crazy they had a shooting hoax in Savannah, of all places. Savannah. Oh, they found the mother shot in the bedroom. Oh, that's sad. I was last night watching some stuff on that. I can't say her name right. I butcher her name. Shanquilla. You know that girl that in Cabo, I think it was. She's from North Carolina. Or that's a pretty interesting case. That poor girl. Yeah, I kind of got into that last night. I think I might go over that. Let's see what we can find on that, because I'm new to it. See, what's her name? Shanquilla Robinson. My dog and this damn squeaky toy. Hold on, I'm going to play something. It's a few minutes long. Speed it up. It's on Shanquilla. I don't know if people's interested in that, but I am. False report. I don't know really what it was. It was a hoax of a shooter at a school in Savannah. Weird. My damn little dog. I'm going to get her.
Controversy Lab.
Controversy is key.
I'm your host, Mikhail House.
One. Check. Yo, this is me, RTJ. What's up, crowd?
Could a mod post a link to this channel? Controversy Lab. Please and thank you. I'm on my computer.
Welcome out today to people.
What? I can't get the figures out. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So
I don't know if this is a laughing matter, bro.
it's not, and that's why I want to start. It's bring it in. All right. So unfortunately,
Taco salad. Not bad.
I want to go back to Mexico no more. Okay. So unfortunately, we got to talk about the death of a young lady who was on a trip with her friends to Mexico.
Why are you laughing?
But she did come back home.
Oh my God.
Miss Shanquilla Robinson, she was left for dead in Mexico after being on a trip with her friends.
Right. So we're going to start the video by actually showing the clip, so you guys can actually see for yourself what transpired. We're going to show you guys an uncut clip. This is Controversy Lab. So we're going to be the ones that give you the most raw and uncut version of the content online. With that being said, here's a clip, and we'll be back after the clip.
Okay. Quilla, can you at least fight back? No. At least something. At least fight back, something.
Get up, bro. Get up.
Yeah. All right, guys, welcome back. That was a clip. What are your thoughts?
Let's get all the seriousness out of the way first. I think it's some bullshit.
Well, first, before we go there, let's actually give them the full jit. So this young lady is 25 from North Carolina. She actually was made famous by being a famous braider, hair braider. She specialized in braiding children's hair. So we're going to start there. She liked to travel. She traveled pretty often. And on this actual vacation, she was actually vacationing in Cabo. She went to Cabo, Mexico, with some of her friends who alleged friends who were supposed to be close with her. The individual that's actually filming the actual beating is actually her best friend, whom we can tell is a part of the LGBTQ whatever community. So what are your thoughts?
My thoughts about that is obviously these were not her friends. Second thing is the problem. My initial problem is as friends we have disagreements.
Right.
We do have disagreements, and I'm from a generation where I respect two friends throwing fists, because sometimes we got to get the shit out of us. So I kind of respect that. However, what I don't respect when shit starts, and the other quote unquote friends pull their phones out and start recording this shit. This is a friendly matter between friends, so we have to. And at some point, we got to break this up, because if you're trying, what's up?
I disagree because, first I'll go here. All right. I grew up in gang culture like most of us did, and then grew up in the hood. So I grew up in a setting where
It fades all the time.
Yeah, I grew up in a setting where fades was a part of it. Number one, you had to fight to get in, right? And that's how you became a part of the group. And most people would say, well, why would you be friends with people who beat you up? The gang culture was more from a perspective of you want to make sure that everybody that's in the group is battle tested. They know how to fight. They can stand up for themselves. You don't want a crew of people that really can't fight. So my whole thing is, my perspective is, I agree with you. Fades happen all the time in the hood. But I feel like, as you know, when you grow up and you become an adult, you realize that, certain things we can talk out. You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
And even at 25, 26, like I wasn't fist fighting with friends. Like my best friend, he and I, the last fist fight we ever got in, we was in like what, high school, no, middle school, going to high school.
But I agree with that. But I'm saying like sometimes, I'm not saying all people. Some people just like sometimes we just gotta really, like let's put 3 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Take it away. Put 1 minute on the clock.
But again, I look, I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I'm just simply saying for myself, my perspectives have changed growing up in a certain culture. And also, like you hinted to, I'm a fighter. Like I'm an actual athlete. So
and that's why you look at it differently.
Yes, I look at it differently.
Yeah.
But again, that's just me. That's just me and my perspective. I have some friends who are fighters. They would get in the ring and fight, under the lights for money. Some of their other friends and people they're cool with. I wouldn't do that. So I think it's just, for me, it's a different type of perspective as it relates to fighting friends. Now, as it relates to this young lady, Miss Robinson, on the trip, if you notice, she wasn't even fighting back. Number two, she was butt naked. So my thing is, this is not two friends catching a friendly fade, because if it was a friendly fade, you would let her get dressed.
So that goes back to, these wasn't her friends.
Of course.
So and this like, it gets to the point, like I said, like, and I gotta say this as far as things to you and I. If I see you whooping the shit out of somebody, I gotta come hug you. Like, cause you need to stop. You killing them.
Come hug me.
Like I gotta come. Like, okay, obviously you're no longer fighting them. You're fighting everybody else. They just happen to receive that. So the way that she was thrown into the bed, like, okay, whoa, no, we gotta stop this. A friendly fade is between me and you. No, nothing else in the middle. Like no type of equipment, no type of weapons, anything. That bed was used as a weapon, and I hate when women grab other women's hair, like, and just sling it around like that. So that just really bothers the shit out of me.
I mean, 90% of women are going to grab hair because they're not trained fighters and they don't know how to fight. So they're going to grab hair, grab whatever they can. They're not going to square up, But what I will say is,
I would have bit the shit out of it.
It's interesting to me how this, her best friend, whom we hear on the actual the video footage off camera, it's interesting. He went back to her family's house and brought two other girls with him, and basically said that, he wanted them to you could tell he was kind of bothered by, he wanted them to confess what really happened, because for those that don't know, the friends were saying that she had alcohol poisoning, and that was what was wrong with her at the villa. So, the friends actually called her mom after beating her half to death. They called the mother and said, oh, she's not feeling well, she has alcohol poisoning, she's not responsive. So they called the mother. The mother says, okay, you know what, cool, keep me updated, let me know what's going on. Shortly after, Shaquilla dies. She actually was killed less than 24 hours of her flying into Cabo. She flew in Friday. She was dead Saturday morning. So my thing is, I'm curious, what type of altercation or what type of issues you have with this young lady that transpired from the airport to the villa, so much so that you're so pissed that you're going to fight her while she's butt naked? What kind of best friend would watch their friend? Because to me, it looks like maybe they caught her getting out of the shower, probably. Like, that's probably why she was naked, like getting fresh out of the shower, trying to get in the shower, and they bum rush her in her room, drag her out.
Rolling.
With cameras rolling, your best friend has the camera, or even if he doesn't have the camera, he's allowing someone to record you naked.
And that's what, like, my thing is, everybody gets locked up.
I think so.
Everybody is an accessory or is the one who.
I agree 100%.
So, and like,
so let's go to a video of one of her friends, alleged friends, that actually showed up after the beating took place, who's been getting ridiculed online, been getting death threats. I want you guys to see this video because I want to talk about this individual too and your perspectives about him. So, roll the clip.
Villa around 326. I instantly, as soon as I go in there, I go to Quilla. Quilla didn't leave my side, none of that, till the nurse came. But I got too far ahead. So Quilla was laying on the couch in the game room. The fucking villa was like a big ass mansion, no upstairs, all tile on the wall, tile on the floor, straight tile, nothing else. So it was just a big ass villa. And I don't know if y'all can view it on the website. Go to Cabo Villas and look at how big shit is and what it looks like, but you're gonna see. So when I got there, she was in the game room. They told me she was not feeling good, so I instantly go to her, put on her side, get a bag, and all that. So I'm sitting right next to her the whole time. I was crossing my heart. I hope that I was there the whole time in the game room, and then they was talking about cooking, so we made it to the living room. I put on some soft music, sitting with her, rubbing her head, it was just chilling, waiting till the nurse came, because that's what I was informed that was happening. At first, I was told that it was a male coming, and then a female showed up. So by that time, I skipped another thing. Quilla wasn't found dead. She wasn't found dead. The maids found her slumped over the toilet in her room. That's what they did find her, slumped over her toilet in her room. That's what I was told. Quilla was not dead when I got there. Yeah, boom. So it's like, okay, so when I get in there, I go in, I see Cooler, I see C2, I put on her side. I go out and make that video where I'm talking about I'm here. That Cooler get up. I'm thinking like, damn, we got stuff to do. ATVs, a boat, dinner. I miss the chefs. I miss everything. Anyways, fuck that. So I'm like, damn, I'm thinking, Cooler, let's get up. I say that in the video. Everybody can hear it. Everybody knows. Everybody that know me heard me say this shit. That was my first video when I got there. Or second, because I made a video of me pulling up to the villa. But he was cutting up the guy. I tried to get the timestamp for y'all, but that's not going to work. So I guess the real FBI or whatever, I had to put those right timelines together. But I'm going to start with the NCB. That faggot is so stupid and got y'all believing everything. Everything that's wrong. I was not there till the next day. I didn't see a fight. I didn't know it was a fight. I didn't know it was a video. I didn't know they did any harm, anything. I went in there and told it was alcohol poisoning, so that's what I helped her as. That's what I helped her as. I didn't leave her side. I cut on soft music. Summer Walker rubbing her head to the nurse came in. Nobody even talked about the nurse. Nobody even said the nurse came. None of this stuff. So I'm really not understanding where this story is coming from and why it's out here like this, because it's wrong. It's wrong. And for y'all to be attacking me, an innocent soul, like I'm really innocent as fuck. I went there to enjoy my birthday. Like to enjoy my birthday and to really just goddamn have fun. I didn't have not 1 second of fun. And take one shot and smoke one blunt, didn't do anything. I went straight to Quilla. She was not found dead. She was found unresponsive. Yes, unresponsive. She was unresponsive. I tried to get her to talk to me and all that, but there was none of that. There was none of that going on. Oh shit. Yeah, but other than that, I did. Oh yeah, I know y'all probably asking. When I walked in there, I didn't really notice the knot on her head until the nurse pointed it out. I did see the bump on her lip. She did have a blood vessel bust in her eye, and that's it. But I didn't really go in there like, damn, y'all jumped her, y'all beat her ass, what's going on? Like, cause they know, man, and nobody even told me about nothing. I was blind to everything. I'm literally in there giving her my all. Like, come on, girl, we are 2,000 miles away from home. 2,000 miles away from home. Don't nobody deserve this. Don't 51 questions. Bro, why is y'all talking about a boy that y'all kill y'all friend? I wasn't there. I don't have those answers for you from Friday to 3 o'clock when I got to Chicago. I just don't have them answers. I posted my flight itinerary. When I got there, I can't make that up. I can't. I really don't know what else to do but show y'all fucking the real tickets if I could even find them when I landed and didn't land. But I could post the video. I could show the video. It's gonna show the timestamp because it's in my archive. I got there at 3-something p.m. I made my first video at 4:26. That's me outside by the pool. Saying, "Cool, get up, let's go. We got stuff to do. Let's go have fun." There was no fun in that. There was no fun in that. There was nothing good coming from that. I went in there with my bag, put it down, went to the game room, went to the living room, stayed there. The worst time of my life. And now y'all on here trying to say I killed her. Me, the nigga that got there a day late. The nigga y'all didn't see in the video. I have 1,030,000 tattoos. Do I sound like I was in that video? Go listen to it again. Do you hear my voice in that video? Like, come on, bro. Y'all niggas is really stupid. The bitches are stupid. The old ladies, all of y'all are stupid. I don't care who's after me because I have all my content. I've been real close and cordial with everybody who really means something. So everybody else, this was just to give y'all some comfort. Because I'm not doing it no more. I'm not responding to nothing else. And all the death threats, I can go with y'all move. Everybody. I turn me to a pack. All that shit y'all talking, y'all just talking out your ass out of hurt because I listen to social media. Social media. Of course, my story is going to be different because I got there a day late. I can only tell you what I know from 3:30 till Sunday when I left. That's all I can do. I really can't give nobody no other answer from Friday because they didn't tell me. I didn't go in there, sit down and make no alibi with nobody. I didn't know nothing. They didn't tell me nothing. Crossed my heart. I hope to die on this Bible right here. I don't know nothing. I didn't sit and make no alibi. I didn't even have time. I got there an hour later. The nurse came in the door. The nurse came in the door. Tried to help Quilla, tried to put some saline in her, but her energy, she didn't have no electrolytes. Her oxygen was low, so she couldn't find them. Y'all don't understand what I went through. Y'all don't understand. Y'all won't understand. So y'all keep posting my address and all that shit. Y'all have fun. Y'all have fun. Y'all know y'all hurting yourself. I'm not hurting you. I'm not bothered by this because I know the truth. Me and God know the truth. Me getting on this internet, and I cut the comments off because I know y'all being mad. What's the word? Insensitive. So I ain't even finna go back and forth on shit with nobody. I tried to go live with the NCB nigga. He swear he know the times. He's been to Mexico and stuff before, so he knows how everything goes. But Instagram and everything keep timestamps. Everything is in my archive. Everything that I say, you're gonna have people watching my page when I go live. That's cool. But you're a loser. You're really a loser for trying to do this to me. You don't even know the full story. What else I gotta say? I really think that's it. I'm really not giving y'all too much because that's all I had to say. And I wouldn't sit here and lie to nobody. They already knew not to tell me because the person that I am was not letting it happen. Everybody was fighting me right there. We all banged it out. Was what y'all doing 2,000 miles away from home from banged it out. Was what y'all doing. Banged it out. Was what y'all doing 2,000 miles away from home, from family, from safety, from rules and regulations. You know. Now you're in a different state.
Well, when the police write down, that's an assumption.
Right.
So that's probably like he's probably saying that to say that I got there after. I was there afterwards.
But that's my point.
Okay.
Pay attention to what I'm saying.
My bad. No,
you didn't cut me off. What I'm saying, that's the point that I'm making. He's saying he got there after. If they say the estimated time when she died, the police were there and put 3-something on the actual note as she was dead, that would mean that when he got there, she was already dead. And he's saying, oh, she wasn't dead when I got there. I was rubbing her head. She was unresponsive, but you didn't notice the knot. You didn't notice her lip was busted. You didn't notice it looked like she got fucking beat. This woman had a broken neck.
He was only worried about going ride jet skis, ride ATVs, boat rides, all that shit.
So you come into the room, you see a body on the ground, and you're talking about, get up, we got to go ride jet skis, whatever. You say you put on Summer Walker, slow music, you're holding her. I think that you would notice if it's a corpse in your hands and you're rubbing her hair. Well, let's just say that she wasn't dead.
Okay.
You didn't notice the knots, the busted lip. You noticed none of that.
Didn't he say he moved her from the bed to the couch?
That part I didn't hear.
That was in the beginning. He said they was at the bed, then he was rubbing her head on the couch.
I think he said they found her on the couch in the game room or something to that effect. But anywho, the point is, now here's the other kicker. The kicker is everyone actually left a day early and left her body in Mexico. Be wary of who you travel with, people.
I got a rule. We come together, we leave together. That's my rule.
That includes a body.
That is my rule, and that is with everybody. If we come together, we leave together.
Yep. They told her, when her mother asked them, why don't you guys take her to the hospital? They said that they couldn't take her to the hospital because, they don't accept American insurance in Cabo. And she was saying that they had to pay $5,000. That's what they told her mom. And they said they had to pay $5,000 just to get her to be seen by a doctor. I'm like, $5,000 to be seen by a doctor? That's interesting. So the family ended up having to pay $6,000 to actually have her body flown back. The police in Cabo said they didn't suspect foul play. So, we're going to see what happens with them actually being home back in America, if the FBI chooses to actually investigate. There is talk about the FBI getting involved, people investigating this case.
Well, unfortunately, they have to because it's something that happened, I won't say internationally, but in another country. It's a death that happened in another country, so they have to get involved. And we're not too weary on these Mexican police. They see deaths all the time and say, yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah.
They see niggas head cut off, nothing happened. So,
a lot of times you can pay off the police in Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean? So which is interesting because, whenever I go to Mexico, like Cancun, a place like that, or wherever, Cabo, I never stray outside of the tourist areas. And I know people that go there, they're like, oh, let's go out and adventure. I'm like, you know what the fuck we at? We're in Mexico, bro. Like, the police here are not on your side. I've heard stories where police have taken people, driven people out in the wood, like the desert area, and they're just driving, and people are like, where are you taking me? They're not talking to them. They have to pull out money to pay them to take them back to civilization. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't venture outside of the tourist areas. Like even when I went to Cancun, I used to love Cancun because all the clubs and everything is on one strip. You don't have to take any turns. They got a bus that runs up and down the main strip. You can literally walk up the strip back to your hotel.
This is a sad situation for a young lady who thought she was with her friends, and you got to keep repeating, people be wary of who you call your friends. Everybody ain't around you just because they like you. Some people around you because of money. Some people around you just because of the attention you bring. All things like that.
So they stayed in Villa Linda 32. You can go on the actual website.
Upstairs, downstairs.
Upstairs, downstairs.
Nice.
We're
about to tell them the wall. Motherfucker. Stinking ass.
CabosVillas.com. You can check out the actual villa where they stayed. It's unfortunate because from what I actually skimmed through, I'm like, those are some nice ass villas, and it's like, I don't know if I would ever now go to those villas now, knowing that someone died there. I think it'll kind of throw off the vibe.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will.
So, we have a situation where, her best friend. So allegedly, they're saying what about the person that beat her up? Don't be scared now, brother. You brought it up on the way. Go ahead, speak on it.
So allegedly they're saying it's a tranny.
I want to come out your mouth because it's your perspective.
Yeah, they're saying it's a tranny. From the picture, I'm being me. I'm a good looking man. So, and again, I'm gonna go back to the way that she was thrown into the bed. Like that ain't no woman throw. You ever seen a man throw a medicine ball?
For the fight to be so severe that her neck was broken and then she had vertebrae damage. That would put me in the mindset that this probably was a man. Now, I don't know. Allegedly there's people online saying that this was a tranny, had a sex change. You know how the internet can get. The internet can throw in all kind of shit. She could have just been a very stocky female. I don't know.
With a lot of testosterone in it. But the only reason, the only thing that I can say is that it's only been one report. So that one report kind of, I ain't gonna say it deters me from saying that it was a tranny, but yet and still, when you look at it, then the way the nigga threw the wig off was
it's not too far fetched past reality. There was already one LGBT member there from the community, so I don't know.
So if that one post kind of puts me in the mindset of if it was and if it wasn't, if it was not, then there'll be more outcry from the LGBT community, the trans community. But there's not a lot of outcry saying that this is not a trans woman.
So I would, if this was a trans woman, which we don't know, it could be, maybe it's not. But if this is a trans woman, this creates a question in my mind. All the people that are supporting the fact that men who transition to women should be called or deemed women. Here's my question to everybody watching the video: if this was a transsexual man who became a woman, does that make it a fair fight now? Because is it two women fighting, or does,
shit. Maybe that's why they was in Cabo.
What do you mean?
Cheap surgery.
They were actually in Cabo for like birthday celebrations, right?
Okay.
So, I mean,
Have
really,
you ever seen a flight back from Cabo?
no.
Butt pads, neck braces, shoulder pads. Dude, nothing but surgery central. So this could be like a birthday party, also wild bit. A coming to age, transgender, changing over birthday party. This is a new day. Controversy lab where controversies keep.
Could be.
So,
Could be a situation where
yeah.
it's all the things you just said. Could have been, I'm going to get my penis chopped off while we. Now, I'm really curious.
Yeah. That shut off. I'm gonna have to see. Here's another clip of the fight. We'll play. We'll just see what I was on here. I don't want to watch the long shit. I can't.
Mexico TikTok video. Shackwella Robinson News. Shackwella Robinson Mexico video. A video of Shackwella Robinson, who recently died, has been going viral. Ever since, many have been seeking the Shackwella Robinson Mexico video to know what happened to Shackwella Robinson. Let us Shackwella Robinson full video. Shaquille Robinson Mexico TikTok video. Shackwella Robinson News. Shackwella Robinson Mexico video. A video of Shackwella Robinson, who recently died, has been going viral. Ever since, many have been seeking the Shackwella Robinson Mexico video to know what happened to Shackwella Robinson. Let us find out in the article below what happened to Shackwella Robinson with the Shackwella Robinson Mexico video and who is Shackwella Robinson. Shackwella Robinson recently died on a trip when she had gone to Mexico with her friends. Her parents, Bernard and Salamander Robinson, were shocked when they learned about Shackwella Robinson's death. Shackwella Robinson's alleged cause of death was alcohol poisoning, but her parents were not convinced that was the case. A Shackwella Robinson Mexico video has turned up, changing the perspectives of this case and confirming her parents' doubts. What was in this Shackwella Robinson Mexico video? What happened to Shackwella Robinson in Mexico? Did she not die of alcohol poisoning? In the coming sections, let us find what was revealed in the Shackwella Robinson Mexico video. What was in this?
It's not friends to me because, y'all, it don't take that long to get naked. It don't take that long to go, where y'all at? She told me I'm gonna keep it hot. You gonna keep it hot? What? They, what Gold said, they croup.
The one that's like mediocre is my channel.
Hey, what's up, and welcome back to my channel as we continue to unravel this very, very disturbing story in the news about Shanquella Robinson's death. You know, how she was killed by her friends, supposedly her friends. So in this video, as you've just seen, this was one of her very last moments that we have on video. She was basically, in this particular video, she was looking for her friends, and so she was walking towards the apartment and just basically talking to herself and saying, you know, how long does it take you guys to get undressed? Because supposedly they were going to go to the swimming pool, and so she's in here looking for her friends. But it seems that they're in another room already engaged in some kind of dialogue, and they seem to be, you know, plotting something in her absence. And so she's walking around asking, you know, where are you guys? And already for me, this seems kind of suspicious, because if I'm going to go on holiday with my friends, why would I be looking for my friends in the same apartment? Surely you'd be planning and thinking that, okay, this is what we're going to do. And, you know, there'd be some kind of noise where you know that my friends are over here. But the fact that all of them are in one place, all except for her, She's the only one who is like lost and looking and secluded and looking for her friends. And then when she finally finds them, they're not even paying attention to her. It's like they're not even minding her. And this is really sad because it's like, I don't know if at this point in time she felt alienated, but she continues to still have dialogue with them. But it's kind of like she caught them in the midst of them trying to plot something against her. We can see this at this point because they were so busy while she was talking to them. They were so unaware of even her presence to even care, because it looks like they were involved in some kind of deep confrontation with themselves about, possibly what was going to happen, what they were going to do to her. And so this young lady then, walks up to them and, she says, how long does this take you? But unfortunately, it seems to be that at this point, this is when it all kicked off and all went wrong. I want you guys to leave me a comment about what you think about this particular video, which is one of her very last moments. Unfortunately, you've got your friends, but you can't find them. They're plotting against you. It's just, the whole story is just very sad, and it's just very wicked and cruel.
I'm just jumping around watching random videos because I don't really know anything about this case.
Begin tonight with breaking news. New details on Shanquella Robinson's death.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, TT Chanel, and I'm back with another reaction video. And I'm just not feeling well, but I got to keep you guys posted. So there have been new details on the young lady who lost her life mysteriously in Mexico. So I want to give a special shout out to WBTV. Let's get into this clip and let's see what's going on. And her name is Shanquella Robinson, by the way.
The Charlotte woman died while on vacation in Mexico at the end of October. Her friends returned home, but she didn't. This new information is from Metropolymix, a local news outlet in Mexico.
And let me just say this, because we keep running with this whole idea of friends. And as you can see, like with my previous videos, these people were clearly not her friends. They were like just haters in disguise, and they took her life. And I just feel for this family. May she rest in peace. Let's get back into it.
This article is, of course, written in Spanish, so all information is coming from a translation of that article. But the news outlet says the report from Mexican authorities shows a doctor came to the hotel and tried to revive Shanquella around 3:15 p.m. on October 29th. Her friends told the doctor she drank a lot of alcohol.
And this is what I really want to get into, because if they're saying that a nurse came into the villa, how did they not notice the bruises that was on this young lady's face? Like, I'm really confused on that part. Like, Mexico will have to clear this up for us.
The article goes on to say that the doctor advised her friends to take her to a clinic, but they refused and requested she be treated on site.
So they're saying that someone did come, right, to tend to Shanquella's aid, and the friends told them that they should not take her to the hospital. Like, Mexico really has to clear this up and make this make sense to us here in America, because I want to travel to Mexico. I really do. I've been there twice, and I would love to go back. But I refuse to go back until they make this right and we get justice. Like, it don't make no sense to me. If a nurse come and she sees that I'm not in my right state of mind, or I look like I need medical attention, and she's telling my friends who I'm with that I need medical attention, who cares what my friends are saying? You should take me to the hospital. You're the professional. I'm really pissed off that if the friends told the nurse, oh no, she don't need to go to the hospital, let's keep her here, and you guys agreed with that, like, no, Mexico, you guys are gonna have to make that right for us. Let's get back into this clip. Shout out to WBTV on an update, for real.
Later, the doctor says that she had a seizure, and a friend called 911. Her breathing and pulse stopped, so the doctor tried to revive her.
Okay, so according to this article that WBTV got from, Mexico, this article is showing a police report. Now, according to the article, which is talking about the police report, the nurse came there, looks like she had tried to work on Shanquella. That didn't work out, and she left. And then 2 hours later, she had a seizure. What? I am so confused.
And the article says she was pronounced dead just before 6 o'clock that night. Now, the report lists cardiopulmonary arrest as the reason police were called. Metropolymix also reports the FBI is investigating the omission of information from authorities and doctors because...
Okay, guys, now, I'm not the best when it comes to law and order and law and crime. I'm not going to say and lie to you. But when she said that the FBI is looking at the omission of like the doctor's I guess report and the friends, I do know that when you like omit to the court, that's bad. It's basically like you're withholding like information. So the FBI is definitely looking into the lying ass friends, you know, because they clearly was lying about information. And now it looks like the doctors wasn't telling 100% truth too. So now I'm even more confused. Like, what is really going on? We have to get into the bottom of this. I need y'all to drop comments. Help me figure this out. Let's figure this out together, people, because I'm lost. Whew, let's get back into the clip.
The official autopsy report, well, it doesn't match the police report. As you might know, it has been widely reported across America now. The autopsy says her cause of death was a spinal cord injury.
Yeah, a lot of things is not matching, as we do know. So now it looks like two things aren't matching, and we don't like this. I don't like it. It's not making sense, and we need it to make sense. Let's get back into the clip.
And then, of course, there's this video that appears to show Robinson getting beat up before her death. It has gone viral. Well, the news outlet in Mexico named the person who appears to be hitting her and the person they say was taking the video.
Okay, so this is good. This is good. That means that, according to this article, that means that the Mexican authorities is definitely looking into the girl who was hitting her and the person I was recording. This is great news.
No one has been charged yet, but the news report says both people are being investigated. Now, when we first spoke with Shanquella Robinson's parents a few weeks ago, they told WBTV that her friend's stories didn't match up. WBTV has not independently confirmed this, but we are working to get our hands on that police report written by authorities in Cabo.
Okay, guys, so shout out to WBTV. They are looking for that police report. So once they get that police report, I'm definitely going to keep you guys posted. Hit that subscribe button.
What up?
We have everybody in our family.
Different from 90. Cuddy gang, cuddy gang, cuddy gang, cuddy gang, cuddy gang, cuddy gang, cuddy gang.
The woman who's allegedly the second fighter of Shanquella Robinson, the one who people saying is responsible for her death, speaks out. The woman goes by the name Winter Donovan. Also clips from a blogger by the name of Gerald Jackson, who actually got footage of supposedly Shanquella's best friend Khalil hoovering over her body with her cell phone, saying we got her first dead body. Let's get into these clips real quick. And please thumbs up this video. Thank you.
All right, so yes, she did have a fight. That's all we'll see. That's going viral. They were fighting because Khalil did some crazy shit while she was drunk. So he told her to, let's fight. I don't want to drag you out of the bed. Khalil didn't want to. So that's how that happened. Unfortunately, she did die because of on the bed. So y'all see something in the video, don't mean that happened. They're just trying to cover it up with a broken spine and whatever else they're saying. You all like y'all. I was not fighting in the video. So the person that was fighting in the video is not up here, and she can only speak for herself. So until she gets up here, she can speak on her behalf. We're talking because we were there. There's multiple people there, not just the girl that was fighting. So I'm confused with what's the question you're trying to ask. If me and my friend is going through something, we're going to fight it out. So that's just that. Nobody's going to jump in. And that's just what happened. After she fell, she was not dead. So what are you talking about?
We got our first dead buddy. Buddy. She too full. We got our first dead buddy. Buddy.
ass out. That's crazy.
Down to it. Fuck those who don't do it how we do it because we used to drink motherfucking
Drink.
One.
Winter, come on now.
This is a sad case, really. I got it muted and talk. I wish there was. I don't really know who's like got the facts on this case or what. I need some creators that's legit. A lot of the people I followed is not covering this. Trying to see if anybody I know. I'm gonna keep doing that damn fight video. See what Queen's talking about. She got busted too over there.
Right. The only thing this is going to do is delay this shit and make Jared, it's going to cost him more money because more attorney fees. He's going to have to go back into court. Come on now.
Yeah. He's going to have to go so much anyway.
Trust Dolly's ass. That motherfucker be lying his ass off. So he did say 8 o'clock, right? Yeah, he said 8 o'clock, but I don't know if I believe that shit or not.
Motherfucker got $30,000 last month off the back of missing and deceased individuals. And he's out here dry bagging for a truck and home repairs and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. No. Like, he was guilting his audience last night into making them feel bad because he was gone for so many weeks in Savannah. Doesn't work like that, dude.
Yeah, this is going to linger on for a long time. What about the victims in this case? You know what? I hope they get justice. It'll be a while, but you know what? I hope they do. Especially if he did this nasty ass shit, the shit that, you know, is being claimed. If he did what they're claiming that, you know, that he did, I hope his ass gets the fucking book thrown in his ass for it. Because that's fucking nasty as hell. He shouldn't be doing that. To violate his family member, and then they said something about he did it above his grandparents. Bitch, he needs his motherfucking shit. He needs his ass whooped, for real. But, you know, this is what it is now. At this point, the justice system is going to need to take care of, you know, I hope that, you know, if he did what she said he did, then I hope he gets exactly what the judge sees fit for his ass.
He just got a 2K camera. Yeah, that was the other thing he was begging on really hard about this camera that, you know, he got, or wants to get. It's one like Olivia. I don't know. I thought he was all about that one last night too, this morning. I think it was like 6 o'clock his time, 4 o'clock mine. So, I don't know. I thought it was really gross and smarmy. Just gross and smarmy. I can already tell you he's not getting anything from the judge. Anything. The judge is already Team Jared. Okay, well maybe. It's voices, sorry. Is my icon not up there? I didn't look on the YouTube side. Okay, Kathy, we'll see you later. Care Bear stare. A Sony A7, but he doesn't even know about the dummy batteries. He'll destroy it within months. Oh, wow.
Yeah, the link's here. I'll have to pin it. I've dropped it a couple times, but I'll have to go pin it. I didn't know you wasn't awakened in here. I didn't know you didn't know what happened, girl.
Okay, well, that's why all of a sudden when I heard you say hot mic moment, I was like, I'm going to go up. I'm perfect for hot mic moments. I didn't know what we were doing. I thought we were getting ready to plead a reason for press passes. So that's why I came up here. Girl, I was in bed. My sleep is all
No, see, this is the thing. Jared had court today. We all went to click the public link for a public court date. We all showed our press passes. We all got in, and the mics didn't work when she went on a 5-minute break. We didn't interrupt the courtroom. We didn't interrupt court other than someone called in and told her that we were streaming, and they went to let her know, which I believe is another reason she had a 5-minute recess to confirm that there was people streaming her. Not only that, when she was doing that, people were on the mic. You could hear people, including myself.
Oh, no.
So I'm sure, you know what I'm saying? So she just came back in and was like, we're going to shut it down. I'm going to schedule another court date within 2 weeks, and that's that. She didn't say, oh, you guys are in the court date. We're just going to let him off. He's not going to No, that's not how it went. They just rescheduled it. He still has to answer for his fucking crimes. Let's get real, people, okay? Hey, girl, what's up?
Hey, girl.
So your mic was hot too?
Yep.
Yeah, mine was. Duty Ron, Doug's. Yeah.
All I had heard about was Duty Ron. I didn't know a bunch of other people had hot mics too.
I didn't hear it. I haven't heard anything about myself. I haven't heard myself saying it. Nobody showed me anything I said, but they told me I was. So.
Oh shit. I do feel bad for the. I do feel bad for the plaintiff though, because you know she was probably expecting at least something to happen today. But
come on, she knows better than that. If she knows the court system, what did she really think he was going to go in and say? All right, I'm guilty. That's it. I'm guilty. Put me in handcuffs. Lock me away today. No, still, even if he went in and said he was fucking guilty, they still would have him come back and be sentenced 6 weeks from now. Or you know what I'm saying? Like it would. Come on, people. Like I can't with this shit. Like for real.
No, I just mean like her anxiety, not like there was going to be an outcome. You know what I mean?
I'm sure she's probably got anxiety like crazy. Hey, Ellie, what's up, girl?
Oh, hey, I was following all this happen this morning. It was crazy. But for Duty Ron, I wanted it was his he put his ear pod into his thing to recharge it, and it didn't like make the jump. So it was so that was his live mic, and then like no thanks whole Duty Ron that he was like talking, because you could hear like Duty Ron. He wasn't like showing the courtroom. He was just like had in the background, but you could hear him. He was like, "Oh, hit subscribe and like," and you could hear all of that in the courtroom. So no thanks was like Duty Ron, and then a little bit later we could hear you, Queen Bee, but it wasn't until like it was a couple, because they shouldn't have really had it on. I think the courtroom unmuted everybody, so you would have had to like mute yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they shouldn't have even been able to be heard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm
like. They should have had administrative muting capabilities, and somebody unmuted it. Yeah, something happened. They didn't know there was 300 people in there or so. Some 50 would think. So I mean, the court. I think the court and the judge had to know that something was up. I would think, like that there's a reason.
Well, his lawyer is not really good if he didn't anticipate this happening.
Well,
right?
Let me see. Let's see. Great grandma having a press pass was a good thing. It's not a joke having one. Well, you need to go explain that to Bullhorn Betty, because she continues to keep printing fake press passes. We got ours at the same place she got hers. So go let her know what she's doing. Have a good day.
She drives around with hers in the car though.
Ours, and I would like to add that ours are a joke.
She's using hers right fucking now, and the
around her neck.
And, you know what? Read the press.
We made ours as a joke to make fun of them. We are not under any false impressions that we have access to anything with those.
Correct.
Take that shit on down the road. We're making jokes.
As we've always said, we are citizen journalists that report for YouTube, and there is no governing agency. Nice try, though.
It's just stupid. It's absolutely stupid. And they grift enough money to get like an LLC and register and actually start something media related, but they don't want to spend that money to make that investment because they're not serious. They're fucking clowns.
That girl, think about if they were really about this whole doing what they're doing, why wouldn't they have gotten, oh, there we go. Why wouldn't they have gotten legitimate press passes, figured out how to get heels on the ground to turn it into an actual nonprofit, given that all the legwork was done originally for them?
How do you get legitimate ones then?
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah, I watched another streamer that started out during the George Floyd riots, and he had some issues with cops and stuff trying to arrest, even though he literally was not participating and he was just doing unbiased coverage. And he actually went and registered and applied and did everything legally to start his own media company. And I watched him do it step by step over the last few years. It's Macardo Media. It's Andrew Macardo. It's Macardo Media. He has the Snack Squad channel. He covers the Rushmore. He's a vet. Badass kid, man. He's got balls of steel. They were actually on the streets when the Kenosha shooting happened, and I was watching it live.
Oh, the Kenosha, the driver?
No, Kyle Rittenhouse, man.
Oh.
Yeah, his friend his friend that he was there streaming with actually helped homie that got shot in the arm. Like they did things legitimately, and he took his money that his donors gave him and made a real business and a real name for himself, because he's not a tragedy pimp. He's an actual legitimate person trying to spread actual legitimate, unbiased, fact-based news, and that's the fucking difference.
Hey, that girl, guess what?
I'm all spicy. What's up?
I did the same thing with that Upchurch money.
Well, supposedly you hadn't spent it. Now you have. I've heard a million different stories, but I wouldn't be telling anybody what I'm doing if I were you. I just keep that shit to myself.
Supposedly I haven't spent it. Supposedly I have spent it. I know. Maybe it was 2,000. I've heard it was 8,000.
You're lame. Stop it.
Yeah.
I was mad. And see, look, Justice was streaming it. I know Bullhorn and Olivia more than likely were streaming it too. Molly was in court, and who the fuck knows where Mallory was?
She was eating hash browns. Why don't they go yell at those people? And why do they come in here and yell at you? Or us?
I don't know, and I don't give a fuck. So
right. Yell away. Type louder, please. Type louder.
Right. The only thing this is going to do is delay this shit, make Jared, it's going to cost him more money because more attorney fees. He's going to have to go back into court. Come on now.
Yeah. He's going to have to go so much anyway.
Yeah. This is going to, like I said, he's going to drag this shit out for so long. We ain't even going to see results from this for probably 2 or 3 years. Watch. I promise. It's going to take a long time. For real.
I agree. He's going to push it out as long as possible. That's what he does with his other stuff, it seems like.
But by God, we're going to be here to watch it. When it comes down, we will be here together to watch it.
Yeah. Second on the WebEx and like on Tiffany's tab, because she was like filming before it started. And so he came up for a second, probably to test his camera or something. So there's like going to be a screenshot of him, like in his like dressed up for court on his webcam. He just came up for like a couple of seconds, you know.
So how did Jay get permission to restream it?
You know, she did. Tiffany Taboo was just streaming it from before Jared.
No, Jay didn't have permission. Nobody fucking did.
Nobody.
Somebody
had
said
permission.
Jay for Justice had permission to stream it.
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It
no.
was Utah, and nobody.
Everybody fucking had the link. Everybody was posted on community tab. There was an open fucking link.
Yeah. I think it's just you could watch it and you could record it, but
Man,
you can't
come on,
live
guys.
stream
She's
it.
just telling her people that so that she doesn't
Right.
get finger pointed
Oh,
at
of
her.
course. But I don't think there's going to be any like legal action taken. But I think that's why she's shutting
You mean the
down.
one that restreamed that had the Petito watch party on WFLA? You know, of course she was restreaming broadcast.
She's
Of course
the
she
same one that fucking got sued for streaming the fucking news channel and shit. So
Yes,
like,
ma'am. Yes,
come on,
ma'am.
I'm not buying that bullshit.
Sit down and shut the fuck up, yo. Go back over to Jay and go kiss her ass and tell her that, yo, yes, master, you had the rights to stream. Yes, because of course she would, given that she's nothing but a restreamer.
I don't give a fuck. Anyways, moving on. Moving on.
Well, we have is Betty still freezing her nookers off in Idaho?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's cold. That's all she says is how cold she is.
Heels did the best fucking thing of her shit. Like she's like, oh, because you know, the only reason why they're out there is because she's one of their people. You know what I mean?
Mhm. I couldn't believe she said that. That she knows all of them, not just Betty,
yeah,
Olivia,
she's
but
one of
like
ours.
Molly and I didn't even know those people until like you guys. You know, like she's saying that this 20-year-old knows them. It's crazy.
She followed Olivia, so she's one of our people. We need to
Email me the clip, Heather, because I
I'm sure
ain't
she
seen it. I
doesn't
ain't heard
follow
it. So
Betty though,
Nail it.
you know, or she would have showed it. I'm sure if she followed her, she follows Olivia. She doesn't follow Betty, you know.
I'm kind of like let down. I feel like
She
you know,
broke
that guy
Olivia's
you're all
trust.
excited to go on a date with, and then he kisses like shit. Like you get all worked up and ready, and you're trying to see what's gonna happen, and then he totally sucks to be on a date with. Like
Oh yeah.
that let down. Like, and I know nothing was gonna happen, but still, like, I just he's just such a scumbag. I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion. Regardless, I feel like he's a scumbag.
I built these last night.
Oh, those are cute. Your trucks. Oh, I like the metallic paper you use. That looks
Yeah.
good.
And then
I
this
like
one I
that.
did with this is all glitter cardstock. The white is the glitter.
Yeah, I like it. Looks good.
Those were what I was working on last night. That's why I was up so late. Kind of cute. They just turned out. Then I do one for every season. There's one for every season.
Yeah, those are cute. Elton, stop being stupid. Dang.
Elton just wanted to play. But yeah, I used metallic on that one. So I thought
That looks good.
I got a bucket of. Every day I've been getting a little bit more cut and a little bit more cut. I got a big bucket of stuff done right now. I felt like bragging. I got a bucket of crap done. Those ones were my favorite though.
I got a whole quilt constructed yesterday, and I have to do like 2 hours of cutting on it today because it's a rag quilt.
Oh.
So I'm loading up to put everything in the car. I've got to go drop off my computer. I'm already late, and I have to drop off my car because I don't know what's wrong with it, and I don't want to drive it till it breaks because it's too expensive. So.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Geez, it's got tips. It's got tires, and you got troubles.
I know, but I was able to get everything updated for our members here, so that's good at least. Got Queen kind of situated, got her some new backgrounds and stuff going on before I had to unplug. I'm lucky I could do that.
I am so grateful that you are able to get all of that stuff done because I know what it's like to have a laptop that has to go in for service, and you pray that everything is backed up properly and they'll be able to work it, but you just never know.
I'm taking in a more than terabyte drive for everything to be backed up on, so it'll be fine. It just started having really decent issues like last night whenever I installed a second monitor and stuff. So I just, like I said, finished my last few important things, backed some shit up, and got it all packed up now. So it ought to be good. It ought to be okay. Just gonna have to. I think I need more memory in that bitch too. I use it like it's some kind of major computer, and it's just this little touchscreen laptop thing. It's not like it's something over the top. But I try to use it like it is.
Hey, that's same. Like you gotta drive it like it was stolen, baby.
Right? Roll it till the wheels fall off, bitch.
Or the oil runs out. Either one.
Right.
Been there, done that.
Now, you guys, I don't know what is up with YouTube. I restarted my app. I restarted my phone. I checked for updates, and my app just keeps randomly crashing. It hasn't happened since I've been on StreamYard, but if people start falling off the panel, that's probably why.
Mine was weird yesterday too, a lot. Like,
I
all
wasn't
day.
online much yesterday, so I don't know.
5 times in the last 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. Oh. Even YouTube is objecting to Christmas season.
Yeah, right.
Oh, good Lord. You know, and people are getting extra ugly again this year, and it's just really not for me. My taste buds don't like all this. It's gross.
This happens every Christmas on YouTube.
It does. Every holiday season into the new year, shit just gets wild. It's just just something we can count on happening every
It
year.
like parallels the world, I guess, like what happens out on the real streets, I guess, but it's more like
Kind
on
of.
YouTube. You could kind of like examine it differently on YouTube, I guess, than you can like in the real world, you know?
Yeah, at least this year we don't have fake cancer and fake unaliving, so there's that.
Yes. We still got another 4 weeks.
Wow, because people get very depressed during.
No.
So they use that.
No, they're using this time of year to put. To plead on everybody's heartstrings for
No.
money.
It's so crazy. It's hard to like. It's such a
It's
different
weird, isn't it?
business model. Yeah, like I'm a business owner,
That's
so
weird.
it's hard to like.
Yeah, it's hard to wrap your mind around scamming. I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it is. It's like it's
It is.
unbelievable. A little. Yeah.
It is. It's like, wow, people are really
Cognitive
doing this
dissonance.
shit.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's worse and
exactly.
worse and worse every year. I think this is probably probably the worst that I've seen. And I've been out here since 2012, like before they were even really doing live streams. Back when all you could do was you would upload, and then you might be able to do the chat on occasion. I mean, it was way different when I first came out here with all this. Way different. And then Cappy gave us I've forgotten about it, about the panel where Diane met Molly, and that was where the bullshit and fuckery was born. Mm-hmm.
AML, that is probably somebody from old Mare's group.
Oh.
I wouldn't even pay him no mind.
Oh, I thought they forgot about us. That's so sweet.
Girl, bye. You know they don't forget about us. They love us. Shit, girl, bye.
You
Hey,
always
Mary, I was on the phone with Santa the other day calling in my order, and one of the elves let slip in the background that you're getting a year's supply of Zyrtec.
Bitch, shut up.
I heard him saying that Mary Snuffleupagus lady from YouTube. Yeah, Santa has demanded that she gets a year's supply of Claritin and a lifetime supply of Kleenexes. So I bet you bad luck.
You about to get grounded. Oh shit. Oh, don't you hate it when you're trying to like pack up for a multiple stop trip and it's like, okay, what am I fucking forgetting? I hate this.
Don't forget your wallet.
I hate leaving the house. Like, ugh, gross. People are
Me
out
too.
there.
People, ew.
Like,
Ew,
ugh.
people. Oh.
Yeah, who wants to do all that? Shit.
Instantly
I
makes
think,
my hands sweaty, and I'm like, people.
right. I'm definitely there with it. I'm not looking forward to this.
And lately, the little guy at the gas station, which of course he was, when I was a freshman, he was a senior. And so now, here we are as adults, and he's still that awkward senior that used to pick on me as a freshman. And so he still has some really bad days, just like he did in high school. And he can't even make change some days. So when he's having a bad day and I'm having a bad day,
That's a bad combination.
That's a bad combination.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody needs to take turns having bad days, dude.
Guaranteed Voice is going to be losing her shit and pulling some behavior that nobody's going to be proud of, and might end her up on the newspaper this holiday season. But well, that's why we take that pill every day to keep the crazies away.
Yeah, got to keep trying, anyways, right? Okay, I think I actually have everything. I'm gonna make 82 trips to the car and then come back for my dog and listen to y'all while I'm doing it. I hope everybody's having a great
And you know
day.
what? Let me just say this: Adventures with Purpose, or better yet, Jared and a couple others. They fucked Kylie's case clean up with their bullshit. So I don't really give a fuck.
Yes.
I really don't. I have no fucking respect for them anymore after that, anyways. And then it just went straight the fuck down the hill after the charges came out. That was it. So
how is everybody so quick to forget the
it.
How is everybody so fucking quick to forget the goddamn tow truck driver or the
Because
new
it
guy?
affect them or the nudity.
Well, and then you got fucking Squirrel Girl put it out there like he actually came out for an interview when really it's just her talking like she talked to him and shit. Like I could do a whole fucking video tomorrow. Like I talked to tow truck driver. This is what he said. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Yeah. And didn't
There's
prove
people out
anything.
there that really buy that bullshit. Like they really fucking believe it.
It's because they're stupid. I'm sorry. I've tried to be polite for as long as I can, but these people are dumb as a box of fucking rocks. I can't. I try not to say stuff like that because it's ugly, but damn, man, the ignorance is like so thick and deep. There's no end.
Well, I put straight facts in a little timeout, so click the fucking link and come up here, or you're gonna get blocked because you're trolling the fuck. You're trolling, and that's okay. I let you troll for a little while. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But if you're gonna keep the shit up, click the link and come up here.
Right. I didn't get to make the
All right, I'm gonna hop off here for the day, and thank you all for coming. And I'm bored now. Nothing going on. No courts to get in trouble. That was crazy. All right, y'all have a good evening. Bye.